Let's just get right into the confessions. Confession number 1. I'm back again, yet like the school bus one, I hopped off my bus and some old guy started staring at me, so I booked down the block and watched him drive past 2 minutes later. Oh, that's honestly terrifying, especially if you're a girl. I don't know if you're a girl or a guy, but it's more terrifying if you're a girl. Hope that doesn't happen again. That's terrifying. Confession number 2. Hey Charlotte, it's Alex again. That's my brother, by the way, if you haven't seen my last video. My scariest experience was actually with you. Do you remember that one time that we went to the picnic and I came out of the bathroom saying a door slammed behind me, so before we left I checked it out, and the second I replayed what happened to you in the bathroom, gender equal bathroom, by the way, with no one in it. Oh yeah, that was a gender equal bathroom, so girls and guys could both go in it. We both just booked it as fast as we could, and I ran in front of our dad's car. Yeah, that moment with you is by far the most scariest. Honestly, that was kind of terrifying too, because the bathrooms at that park. So yeah, so backstory, we went to the park. This was a while ago. I don't even know how he remembers this. We were like 6 or 7. No, we were like, I would say 7 or 8 years old, and we went to the park to go have a picnic, and then me and Alex, my brother, had to go to the bathroom, so we went to the bathroom, and what's it called? There was a gender equal bathroom, and there was a guy and a girl bathroom. He went in the gender equal. Don't ask, I don't know. I went in the ladies, obviously. So when I was in there, it was just terrifying. Like, it was just creepy. It was like dark and the lights were off, and plus there was like cobwebs everywhere. It looked old as hell. Like, it looked like it was built at least 30 years ago. Anyway, I was waiting outside, and I was downloading some app that he said had was a cool game or something, so I was downloading that. I was waiting for him outside, and he sprinted out, and he was like, Charlotte, oh my god, I see this, just like slammed the door, and I was like, what? And he was like, the door slammed in the bathroom, and that was terrifying. So we both ran, and our parents don't believe us, but that was terrifying, man. Confession number 3. One time I was at a haunted tour, and I was the last one up the stairs from the basement, and I looked back, and I saw a shadow figure, and I ran, and it was terrifying. That's my greatest fear, aside from sleep paralysis. That's, like, terrifying, bro. I hate shadow figures. They're terrifying, because it's like, if you see a shadow figure, it's like, you know they're there. And it's, like, not even a question anymore. That's why they're terrifying. Now we're gonna go into my YouTube comments, because y'all, for some reason, didn't want to put it in the form. Whatever. Confession number 4. One time I went ghost hunting IRL, and I brought my stuffed animal, and I pointed the ghost detector on it, and it beeped. Okay, so I'm, like, very familiar with paranormal stuff. My mom has a YouTube channel that is based on paranormal stuff that happens, and also a TikTok account, and it's not that, like, crazy to me. So if this happened to me, I wouldn't think it was genuinely insane. That is kind of scary, especially if it's, like, especially if it's, like, a stuffed animal that you, like, sleep at night with or something. That's, like, kind of scary, because I guess you're sleeping with it all the time. Confession number 5. One time I was camping in the woods, and we were all sitting by the campfire, and we heard, like, branches cracking, but we couldn't see anything, so then we went to bed. By the way, we're sleeping in a little trailer with blow-up mattresses. And in the middle of the night, we heard more branches cracking. We also heard scratching, and the next morning, and then the next morning when we got up and looked where we heard the sounds, all the branches up the hill were broken and on the ground. Oh my god, that's terrifying. This has to be the most terrifying one. I would never, like, I go camping every single year, and it's, like, at a campsite, so obviously, and I with my entire family, like, I'm talking aunts, uncles, grandparents, parents, siblings, cousins. Like, we have a huge camping trip every year for a week, and honestly, like, if that happened to me in camping, like, I know it won't, because ours is kind of, the most we've gotten is skunks trying to eat our food in the coolers. Also, we sleep in tents. We don't sleep in a trailer where he was sleeping in, or she. But that's terrifying. My worst fear is going to camp in the woods where there's not, like, an actual campsite, and you go in, like, a trailer or something, and when you go to sleep and you hear that outside, because, like, it's terrifying when you know it's an actual person. Like, that's terrifying to me. If you're in the woods, I've seen videos of people, like, in the woods, and there's, like, these crazy people or murderers that are, like, trying to take their food and kill them, and it's terrifying. Anyway, confession number 6, I think. One time I was eating cheese and my cat came and stole it from me. Okay, this is definitely the most terrifying. I have 6 cats, and with experience, it shivers my timbers. Confession number 7. 6! When I was younger, I used to have sleep paralysis, and then this one time I thought someone was breaking into my house. Oh god, that's terrifying. I hate sleep paralysis. It's the most terrifying thing, especially if you, like, see the demons, because I know some people, like, don't see the demons or whatever, and some people think they're hallucinating, but some people actually see actual demons in their house, and that's terrifying! Especially if you're in a dark room, terrifying. Like, I got introduced to sleep paralysis when I was 10, and ever since, it's been years, by the way, years, well, obviously, I'm not 10, but I actually know when I was like 9 or 8, I think, maybe 8. 8? God! No wonder I sleep with lights on. I don't sleep with a lot of lights on, guys, don't call me crazy. I sleep with LEDs on. But that's it. I think that is it for the confessions. So apparently I missed a few confessions in my other videos, so I'm going to try to find those, and then I'll say those. Alright, if you didn't see the other video, these are school confessions. I apparently missed these, so these people put them in the comments of the video, so I'm just going to read them. Confession number 1. I have a confession. In like 2nd grade, this kid kept being annoying, and I started to crash out, so I punched him. Gang got knocked out for like 5 minutes and didn't remember anything and never got caught. He never got caught? How did you not get caught? How do you not get caught? How do you... That doesn't comprehend to me. My game just glitched out. Whatever, okay. If you punched a kid in the face in 2nd grade too, how would you not get caught with that? I got caught once because there was this one kid and this was like 4th grade. And there's this one kid, and this kid is so annoying, bro. He's like zesty as hell, and he just annoys everybody, and he's just annoying. He's just mad annoying. Like, so one time he came up to me, and in 4th grade, I remember we had this like really big chair, and it was like really tall, and we would like take turns sitting on it. So I sat on it because it was my turn to sit on the tall chair. And this this kid comes up to me and he pushes me off of the goddamn chair. You're not living after that. And he didn't. He almost got knocked out. After he did that, all I really did was I shoved him into a desk, and then it was like the 2 desks were like pushed together. I shoved him into the desk, and the 2 desks like opened up, and he fell and hit his head on one of the one of the legs of the desk. It was the funniest thing ever, bro. Here's another one I forgot about. You forgot about me, but I'll tell you another embarrassing moment. I was at school, right, and I was in math class, and my math teacher told us we were doing division, and I wasn't paying attention. And then my math teacher got very, very, very mad, and she yelled at me, and I went out to the hallway, and then she asked me, why weren't you paying attention? I said I was eating, and then she said, no, you weren't. What were you actually doing? And the whole time I was actually drawing a picture of an anime character, so I lied, said I was drawing a hamburger because I was going to eat it. That's so embarrassing, bro. I low-key never gotten called in the hallway, like, by a teacher. I just get yelled at. Like, the other day, I was in math, right, and my teacher yelled at me. I don't even know why he yelled at me, bro. I was existing. I was literally existing. I was in the back of the classroom. I was, like, bored, so I was writing song lyrics down that I was, like, remembering off my head. And he was, like, in front of the entire class. Like, I was in the back of the class. He was in the front of the class. He was like, Charlotte, maybe instead of writing song lyrics down, you could actually do the problems. I did all the problems, bro. What does he want from me? Here's another one. On the first day of 4th grade, I threw up on the floor, and no one noticed, so I never told anyone because I was being embarrassed. How does nobody notice this stuff? Like, you're literally gagging and throwing up on the floor. How does nobody notice? But yeah, those are all the embarrassing moments I have for you guys right now. Okay, bye, guys. Oh.